Hi, Libra. It's time for love in the new year. Oof. Cards are jumping. That's good. I've been shuffling them. Oh my gosh, cards are jumping. There's big transition happening in your world. You know, here we have an ending that's going to bring a brand new beginning. You're having a hard time really trusting that you can go. Big time. All right, let's see. What else do we have for our Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, energies for our Libras for love in this new year, 2021. Grateful, thankful for the messages, for the greatest and highest good. See, there's this major ending. Have another 10 come out. Big ending. Big transformation. All right, I'm hoping, Libra, you heard the last reading I did for you. Because it seems to me that you know that it might be time to let go of this one relationship you've got going on. I mean, you're still hanging on. Still hanging on. But I think you're at that point that you're ready to let it go. You're just, it's almost as if you need a push to just kind of break away from this one. Because this one, now we have 3 10s. I mean, this is one that everything inside of you wants you to trust that if you put it to an end, it's okay. You feel very trapped. And it's like you need to reach out. I feel, you know, Libra, reach out to your friends. Reach out to your friends. Okay? I mean, I just think that you've been trying to go along and go along and go along, and you've reached the end. And all of these 10s are reversed. And then we have this one, the no thing, the nothing, the dark one. This is right, the moment before rebirth. And here it sits on this card of rebirth. You're right there with this person, whatever it is that is transforming. I mean, you have, it has run its course. And now it's time for you to trust that it's okay for you to fly on your own. You don't, you know, this is a relationship that has been very, very heavy. And I do see that you are ready to start, you know, walking towards healing. Okay, you're not there yet because these 10s still are not turned over. Like you have not said, I'm done, I'm done. See, and you got to be open. It's like, you know you're right there. You know you're right there where there's a big transition between you and them. And now you have to be open to that moment of shift. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Libra. Ooh, yes. You're in your head, Libra. Truly. Like there's a fear of tuning in. You should never be afraid to tune in. You know, because, you know, let go of the ideas, the stories, the judgments. There's no room for that here. But, you know, and that's what you need to let go of. The thoughts, the ideas, and the all of that. Just be open. Still the mind. And be open. Because among this sorrow, this sadness that you're feeling of this ending, because there is an ending. It wouldn't surprise me we get one more 10. But it brings great change. It does. It brings really great change. And yes, you know, within it, there's great sorrow. But it brings you great joy that you're not yet aware of. So you're holding this up, Libra. The universe is just waiting for you to give the go-ahead. It's coming. I'll tell you that much. It is coming. So you've got to let go of control. Okay, you've got to let go of making everything work the way you see that you want it to work. You've got to let go. You have to let go. Isn't that funny? And I see once you let go of this control, then all of a sudden the weight of this relationship starts to be lifted. You know, you're not responsible for everything in this relationship. You're not responsible for what happens if you leave tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry. They'll figure it out. They will. You have got to trust. And this is really sad. I mean, it's bringing you such great heartbreak to walk away from this relationship. And you keep fighting. You keep fighting the need to do this, to end this. But you do get to that point where all of a sudden, boom, it's like you surrender, you let go. You know, it's almost like it's as if like you release a cork in a bottle and you can breathe. This will take courage to do. Because this is why there's like, you resist putting an end to things that need to end, you know, because if you're not happy, I mean, really deep down internally not happy, the closing of the doors. Some of you should really go listen to the last reading I did for you, Libra, because it has a lot to do with this, that if you do not end this relationship, we're going to sit down and it's going to come up over and over again until you finally, you know, surrender to the truth of what you truly want in your heart, not what they want. See, it takes a lot of courage to walk away from this relationship. I mean, you so desperately want to do this. And that's why I think it might require a push. So don't be surprised if in the next few weeks, months, I would say weeks, because I think the shift is happening. If it has not already happened, you're being pushed through. And they will want to come back. And see, this is what you're afraid of. Is like, well, you know, I can end it, but then when they come back and they sweet talk me, then what do I do? Well, I do see that you finally do put an end to it. But it's going to be, and it's going to hurt. I mean, Libra, you have to understand, this is a relationship that there was so much, I want to say codependent abuse on some level. Whether it's mental or actual physical or verbal or somehow. I mean, this is one of these really, you know, strange connections that held you for so long. They knew how to sweet talk you. They knew how to woo you. They knew how to get you to do things. They knew how to hurt you. They knew how to threaten you. They knew how to love you. They knew how to do it all. But it wasn't good for you, and you finally start to realize the weight of this relationship with these two cards here. You have to make a decision about, you know, the reality and what this is doing to you. And I see this wonderful breakthrough that happens for you. Good stuff, Libra. Good stuff. So surrender to the transformation. This is deep. Deep, deep, dark stuff that you're dealing with. But I see you manifesting everything that you need to do. This relationship that you need to cut out. Look at you. You know, you're figuring out exactly what you need to do to cut this relationship out so that you can move on. But this one has been going on for a long, long time, and you have sat on the fence deciding what to do about it. You know, but, you know, I think the days of being backed into a corner and told what to do and, you know, somebody running you, so to speak, I think they're over for you. They haven't. They're coming to an end. And look, here you end up sitting really good all by yourself. But this ending, this is the tough part. How do you end this so that you can have this? Courage, my dear, courage. You do make it happen. I'm going to say this, okay? And this is not for everyone, but I almost feel like someone takes a trip. They take off. And then while they're on the trip, that's when they let this person know that they're not coming back. And, you know, like, that's where the cords get cut. and you're far enough away and you're in a place where they don't know where you are. And if you're smart, you will have set yourself up on social media so that they are blocked in every way. In every way. All right, let's get some advice. Ooh, advice for our Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Okay, I think there's help on the way. Okay? So if you need, you know, a little bit of help to get you to the next stage with this, you know, break, if we're going to call it a break. Like I said, I see some of you actually like leaving and putting some real distance, you know, between the two of them. There is somebody who would give you the money it would take for you to make that kind of move. Because I think they would support the fact that you finally like snapped out of it and you're getting away from that creep. Out comes the Death card again. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This person, I mean, here you are. This is the relationship you have. Somebody who is just emotionally, you know, I want to say emotionally drunk. And the other person trying to be very, very grounded. And you've done everything you can, Libra. You know, now you're at that point where, you know, you need to like start taking care of yourself, because it's not working with someone like this who is just so, you know, loose and fancy free. You know you want this to come to an end. It's been a long time coming. It won't be near as bad as you believe. If you set yourself up, it will not be near as bad as you think. You have so many people in your corner, you know, to hold you up through all of this. So I think you need to start reaching out. But it's up to you. I mean, nobody can help you. You have to help you. And once you say the word, everything turns around. Oh, that's all you gotta do is say the word. And you have all this happiness come your way. And look, this is you with your friends. It's like you've been isolated, you've been holed up, you've been, I mean, ashamed. You know, it's easier just not to even tell people where you've been for the last 4 months or something. But you do end up really freeing yourself. But it's that break. I'm telling you, it's that break. All right, Libra, that's what I've got for you. You know, you're confused about this. You're not that confused. You take that blindfold off. Okay, this card, I'm always like, just take the blindfold off. And all of a sudden, it's like you see exactly what you need to do. What you need to keep, what you need to cut out, what you need to do for you. This one, I mean, it's such an unsettled relationship with this person. And, you know, the whole relationship is one of these that it always snags and hangs you up. They're sneaking around, you're sneaking around, everybody's sneaking around because you're trying to, you know, not let anybody know, you know, what's really going on between you and this person. Time to open up. Time to open up and cut this person out and move on. And really cut those cords on social media, because that's where they will always, I mean, those spiritual connections. As long as, you know, I had a grandpa once tell me that, you know, he left his cowboy hat, hanging on these antlers. And he said, oh, that's all right. He says, because that means I'll be coming back. You know, so if you don't cut these cords, that means they're coming back. So either you want to cut them or you don't. That's where you're at. All right, that's what I've got for you, Libra. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. Again, we're in the same story. I might actually do another Libra reading, but let me get through these circles, because I'd like to get another group of Libras, because there's other Libras out there that are not going through all of this. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Thumbs up for me if you like the reading, and I'll see you at the next one. All right, bye.